So basically you go to this job room search query, which is a developer in Bern, and the first step is to log in. To log in, you will need to get an SMS from me, so you'll have to just write me quickly so I can give you the code, or I will give you access to something where you can see the code. The next step is to just select 3 of these. Every week we do 3, so that in the month we have around 12, not more. Shouldn't do more because it's more is less, because we need to stay always at the same number, otherwise they expect more from us. Then you click on apply now, and you do the regular applying for a job magic. As soon as you're done with that, only when you've finished with that, not before, because sometimes the applying doesn't work. So first you have to make sure that it actually works, and only afterwards you can go to the next step. So now I sent it, and it says over here that it worked, the green over here, that it worked. So now that I know that it worked, I can go back over here and I can use this button called transfer, and then I will click on the electronic over here, and in this case this worked. The link to the online and the phone number worked. It took their link and their phone number and their address, so everything worked very well here. Doesn't always work like that, but just you have to make sure that it worked. Then you continue to here and you say no and Vollzeit and noch offen. So the first circle of each one, not the square, the circle, 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 and this one is the first square. Yep, that's it. And you go over here, you click on save, and on the red button, and that's it. And now we have one application over here. We continue to the next application, apply now, and again the regular process of applying. You already know how that works. German CV, I agree, continue, fill in everything. It tells me that I already have this email, so it's going to make me log in with my email. It's a long process sometimes. I'd log in over here. Until I don't finish it, I don't want to register that, because it's important that everything in this platform is correct. Okay. So this is taking too long. I'm just going to skip it and move on and open another one instead, because it's taking too long. Oh, wait, I think maybe it worked. Let's try again. One more time. Okay. Okay. Say my German, and over here, what does it say? How much money? So in this case, I say 100K, because I have to stay realistic, because it's for the job center. It's not an application that I usually take. And then I send this. And there you go. It sends it. Now that it sent it, I can say, okay, go over here and transfer it. This was the one for the post. Transfer it. And you can see again, electronic. And you can see in this case, the phone number didn't work. So I'm gonna go and do no full-time still open and try to save. Oh, it worked without the phone number. So I'm just gonna continue. That's perfect. So now we have two. Continuing to the third one. This really doesn't matter. The language really doesn't matter. Actually, that's not true. Maybe it's better not to apply for a French one because it has to be a good job that we're applying to. So yeah, you have to make sure that it has a little bit so that it doesn't have the C++ or so that it has like specific stuff that we know, but I can't see any C++ here, so that's okay. Remember, because we have the C++ is not part of the languages that I know, so we want to apply to something that makes sense. Over here, I can see that there's nothing filled up automatically. Oh, wait a second. I didn't apply to this one. First, I have to apply to it. So let's click on apply, apply, and add the CV. And let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. Country. Swaziland. What? To look for it in German. Birthday 1995, March 25. Kids. It doesn't matter, it's not starred. Only the stars you need to. This you can skip. See, but the work places of work, I just add burn. This is also, but I already did this. Here the CV is already here. Looking for more stars. How did you get in touch with us? See. How did you hear about us? So here I can select the oh, I don't have it. Just write here job, or they call it off job center, and then accept. The captcha is NFU90. Send. Okay. We thank you for your application. Your details have been saved. We finish this. We transfer it. Electronic again. Then we scroll down and we do no full-time still open. And we save. And you see here it's asking me for the email and for a link. So what I do is I just add my own email and I just add my own website. And that's it. Because technically I would have to look for their website. And using the autofill is not a good idea because it makes a mess. So let me take that back. Undo autofill, undo autofill. So over here I will just type in my email, and over here I will type in my site, and that's it. Nothing else needed. Don't mess around figuring out how this works. Just get to the button save and click as fast as possible on save, and that's it. And now we have 3 already, and that's it. And next week we do another 3. Yeah, over here it's important again to maybe check that you find the right things. So we can't apply all the time to the same jobs. For example, this I already know, it's called Yellow Shark. It's a company that actually has other jobs on it. So that might not be the best idea to apply for them through them, but it's also sometimes easier. It's just that I don't know how the applying will work. I think you need to log into the account that we have already, and just apply to it through here. But make sure that we actually applied to it. Sometimes they don't really, sometimes if you click on the wrong button, it doesn't apply to it, and it just tells them that you're interested instead of applying. And then we can just read a little bit here, what they're looking for, maybe look for the programming languages, my jobs, support and development, blah blah blah, applying, and then yeah, should be okay. My IT jobs, there's a bug with this one. So when you go to the link to external job, it's difficult to find the job. You can log in, but as soon as you log in, you don't know which job it was. Well, now you see I'm not logged in, but I don't know which job this is. So I'm stuck on how to register. So I just ignore this website usually because it's too complicated to find the exact job. So you can ignore my IT job. And then I think you will learn more about this and what's easy to use and what's not easy to use. And maybe if you already know that you applied to one of these jobs, like for example Swisscom, maybe you can quickly check application manager banking, link to external job. Oh, this is in French. Weird. Okay. Then you can just check on the Google Sheets, right? You can just quickly check, search for application manager banking. You see that you didn't apply for it. I'm sure there's something you applied for here, especially with Swisscom, or maybe the Post. Yeah, it's difficult because the name is a little bit. Why is it not finding? Maybe because it's English. Yeah. Maybe if I search for Post here, then it will be easier. Search for the Post. This is not working because the search is not working. So how do I search here? I think Post. Search in Excel. Anyway, you'll figure it out. Oh yeah, find. So there you go. That didn't find anything. Go back. Control H is search. Okay. And then Find nothing found. So let's try searching for this. There we find something. But this is not the post. There you go. This is the post. And now we can check if this is actually the same job as this. Looks like it might be the same job. No, this is the, yeah, I don't know. Go to company site. Yeah, I don't know how to check if it's the right one. In Bern. Yeah, looks like it's the same one, no? Yeah, the reference number is the same. See, 68251. So we already know that we applied to this. So now that we know that we applied to this one because of the reference number, then we can also just transfer it electronically. Again, the email manually because the autofill is gonna mess it up. And then the site, just put my email on my website instead of, because then I just want to somehow as quickly as possible get to the save button and be finished with this. And now I did 4, so for this month we only need another few, maybe 10, 12, not more than that. That's it. That's how you do that. Great. And I'll show you how to log in with my SMS because it's through SMS.